Kari Lake went on Piers Morgan's show and his ratings are so low that I'm pretty sure you've missed it. So right here on Exile, we're going to get into it. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single update on politics. This is from Newsweek. Kari Lake pressed by Piers Morgan to concede in governor's race. Piers Morgan says, "I don't mind your fighting spirit." Here's a clip so you can read the room, but notice the chyron at the bottom says Kari Lake uncensored, woman who could be Trump's running mate in 2024.
What on earth possessed you to want to give up a lovely job like this to get into the what can often be a hellhole of political life?
You mean, why would I leave the news to jump into the swamp? That is a good question. And I did love my career for 30 years. I was a broadcast journalist and I love digging into issues, learning about them, telling people stories. And I really had an epiphany, a wake-up call that what was being pushed by the news, the mainstream corporate news, was half-truths and fear tactics, and really was just dividing our country. And I could no longer lend my heart and my soul and my voice and my reputation to putting out half-truths. I wasn't interested in that. So
Piers Morgan is still interested in that. I'm just thankful that he had her on the show. Here's another clip.
I'm fighting for the people of Arizona, and I don't mean any offense to you, but I frankly don't give a damn what you think about it. I'm fighting for the people of Arizona.
Listen,
I truly am.
No offense taken whatsoever.
I'll tell you how that exchange wrapped up, which ends up on Twitter. But first, the rest of this article. Lake, when asked about her rumored Senate run, also repeated to Morgan that she has had many people reach out asking her to run in 2024 to challenge independent Senator Kyrsten Sinema. "It is in the back of my mind, but my number one priority is my case," Lake added, "and I wanted to see my case through." So I'm just going to give you the quick rundown. Number one is her Supreme Court case. Number two is her Senate run. And number three is the vice presidency. Last week, Lake met with officials from the National Republican Senatorial Committee to discuss the differences between running a gubernatorial campaign and one for Senate. According to her senior advisor, the meeting with NRSC officials was more listening, as Lake has still not decided to run for office again. And then here's Lake's response to Piers Morgan for having her on the show. "Thank you for a spirited debate and the opportunity to share the merits of my lawsuit, my commitment to putting America first, and my continued support of Donald Trump with your audience. Let's do it again soon." And Piers Morgan, such a gentleman, said Morgan responded to one of Lake's tweets, writing, "I enjoyed it too. Thanks for coming on, Kari Lake. I just like kind of the kindness between two professionals, and I appreciate that in today's political atmosphere. I'm Doug in Exile."